On the run from inside his own 5. They tried to get the wall set up for him, not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. So the Jacksonville State Gamecocks offense has the ball first today. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David, but the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And I'm just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got 2 guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be...
Might have a chance. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. He's got it again. Fighting off the defender. Oh, he's got some space.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they have, it's going to open up the play-action game.
And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Running inside. It's Savage. It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
And it's decision time on this first drive. And I choose aggressiveness, right? Set the tone in this football game. You got a 4th and short situation. Trying to get points on this drive. Establish yourself. Be aggressive here on this football.
And nothing doing on the ground. This defense having none of it and stopping him on 4th down. The Panthers offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And Sink the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
He's got an open man, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Panther! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off the defense, and he did it right there on the post. Great arm talent, getting the throw out in front of him. It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped him.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later.
Man, it's fun to watch defense that just, they look so in sync and coordinated. And watching the tape coming into this week's game, you could tell last week this defense was dialed in. They don't give up big plays. They don't give up points. They make you earn everything. Looking like another game like that so far today.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's out past the 35. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
Well, I'll tell you, when you start a game as well as this guy did on the opening drive, you're going to earn more touches later. And finally, they hand it off to him here on the second drive. But he's really shot out of a cannon in this game. Really like the way he's running right now. He's running hard. He's running with authority. They need to keep giving him the football.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
This is a team right now playing with tons of confidence because of how much their defense is dominating. Just look what they did the last time they took the field, and look what they're doing early in this game. They've got dudes flying around making plays. They are a tough unit.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Got it, looking for the first down. Gets away from one, finds room. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Off-play action on first down. Bringing the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And this defense gets the first sack. And listen, it is so important to hit the QB, to affect the QB. Last week only had 2 sacks for this defense. They got to continue to put pressure and get that guy to the...
And he feels the heat coming in. Turns him up, another sack. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Under fire. There he goes. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on fourth down.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure and will try for a second time in this one. Trying to keep this drive alive. Got it inside the 15. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown Gamecocks. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And this is why you consistently run the football. A steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown run.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They'll keep it on the ground. Got enough for the first. After the filthy move, he's got room. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is...
Could be an alley. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Got it. Turning it on. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. FIU pushing tempo. Off the play fake on first down. Hit as he throws. Touchdown, Panthers. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They have got to shore up their play in the back half.
Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on oath. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Fires and picked off. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. From the gun, the running back has it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Nice job by the defense, just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Gets it to the back. Breaks into the open. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit them with a big run, now they hit them with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The run inside. It's Savage. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul.
I'm not... Knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Looking for a crease, it's Savage. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. After 1 quarter of play, let's take a look and see how these running backs are doing.
Jacksonville State, 7.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Big fella moving. He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there.
Man, wow, what a catch by the big fella. And when he's not open, he's open. So nice to have a big target that can make those type of catches. I imagine he'll keep throwing him the football.
He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. Quick strike through the air for the score. The extra point here would tie the game.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
He'll bring it out. It's Carter. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They'll stop play here as they have a look at this injured Gamecock. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Back to the ground with the running back. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. With that penalty, the offense is backed up on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And with that run, he goes over 100 yards. We knew coming into this game tonight, they wanted to force feed him the football. They knew to win the game, they were going to have to establish the running game and be the more physical team in the trenches. You turn around and give this guy the ball, good things generally happen, and we've seen that over the course of this game.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
Offense facing 4th down.
4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Off the RPO, throw to the right, looking for the 1st. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Caught by Williams on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return. Interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. And the Panthers want to crank the tempo.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
The short hands, it's Stone. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going.
Maybe a crease. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Well, I don't know if the big fella got freaked out because he was so wide open on that play, but that is a catch he has got to make for his quarterback.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Jacksonville State's offense comes out ready to start this drive. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Oh, he makes the catch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. So they'll get a fresh set of downs thanks to that roughing the passer penalty. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Makes the catch. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down.
How about that? You don't see those, touch passes go for negative yards very often. Usually this is a short flip that counts as a completion that goes a long way, but the defense aggressive. Saw it, pulled the trigger, came outside, made sure he didn't get outside and get to that edge. Nice job by the defense.
And the Gamecocks will come to the line to convert on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. And he's tackled at the line of scrimmage, and the defense holds.
Offense
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down and you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they might get some extra. It looked like a face mask to me.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Wide receiver comes in motion. Going with the counter play here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now what will they come up? Unleashes one deep. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, FIU.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll bring it out. It's Gentry. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Looking to the big tight end. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And that's just a ball he has to catch. As a tight end, you know you're going to be working the middle of the field all game long, and when you have opportunities like that, man, you got to make them count.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
It's complete to the left. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They knock him down right there.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. It's on target and complete. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. The Gamecocks take a timeout. That's their last one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. He's going to take off. Crosses the 30. He's got a leg. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. Let's open things up with North Texas taking on the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. And it's the Mean Green. with a chance to finally break through with a victory. I know the first 4 games were not how this team envisioned things back in camp. Hopefully, they can close this one out.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Jacksonville State's head coach told me coming out of the locker room, this is the moment his defense has to get organized. They have been a little problematic here in this first half, giving up too many points. And now, with the opponents getting the ball to start the second half, they do not want that momentum and a positive offensive output right here to change this game. He said our defense has to make a statement and make a stand, and it starts right now. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 30. Inside the touchdown, Panthers! Once he got some room, it was over.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. They're going to push it all on that one. It'll be no game. Play.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He's going for a big play downfield. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The offense changing the play. Looking downfield on first down. They're working that left side.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Second down, he'll throw it. And the defense gets home. And play at the 37-yard line. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And a miss.